So hello everyone, Namaste, my name is Prince Aryan and I'm from class 6. Well, today in this video we are going to learn about an awesome topic which actually occurs in the plants, but this is the process for which life permits on this planet Earth. So without wasting much more time, let's start our today's video. Let us start off from a very simple start off. Like, first of all, here let us understand the word of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Let us first separate out the two terms which are present in this word. So there are photon and then is synthesis. Photo and synthesis. Both of this word have a separate meaning. Photo means something has derived from the word photon, and photon means light. So let's put it aside the photon and let's talk about synthesis. What does this synthesis mean? Synthesis means to put together all the things. Alright? So now both of them we have understood. So what do they mean? They mean that we take the light and the other materials and take them together, or we just combine them. So the result is something called the food of the plants, and in some other words, technically we can also say that this can also result in the carbon dioxide intake and oxygen exhalation of plants. Don't worry, we are going to understand this in detail in our today's video. First of all, let us start from the basics. First, let's start from the root system of the plants. First of all, the water is absorbed from the roots of the plants. That's done. And the next of the following steps, what's going to happen? These water are going to be transported to the leaves through the stems and the branches which connect the leaf. If you have studied the diagram of leaf, you must be knowing that there is the petiole which actually connects the leaf and the branch together with we can technically say it as the leaf base, and the leaf is actually connected by the petiole. So this petiole is responsible for the connection and the transportation of water. Understood? Now, through the midrib of the leaf. Now, what is midrib? Let me briefly explain. You must have seen a leaf. In that there is a long, straight and thick vein. Like we do have veins in our hands, right? So like that only leaves also have veins. I hope you have seen while drawing the leaves also we draw the lines. Those are the small veins. But there is a main large vein which lies on the center of the leaf. That's known as the midrib. So in that midrib, what happens is the water is transported to different veins and mainly through the midrib. Next, what happens is the leaf has means a complex system of creating glucose by the process of photosynthesis. Let me explain this to you in detail. First of all, what happens? If you will see the lamina of the leaf, now how many difficult words are you using while you're speaking? What's now lamina? Lamina means the green thin part of the leaf which is colored green. Okay, the green color part of the leaf is known as lamina. Now, what happens on this lamina? If you have seen this lamina, it is very thin but it has many layers in it. In the first layer, what is there? There are the leaf cells. In the leaf cells, if you will see through a compound microscope, then you will find that it has some small cell like structure, rectangular cell like structure. If you will more zoom in inside, you will find chloroplast. Again, this guy is starting saying difficult words. You see? Now, what is this chloroplast? Let me explain. Chloroplast are this means bag-like structure in which there is a green color pigment which is known as chlorophyll. What is chlorophyll, by the way? Yes, chlorophyll is the pigment which gives leaf its green color. Simple and easy. Understood? So what till now what we studied, in the leaf lamina there is the leaf cells. Inside that leaf cells there are chloroplast. In that chloroplast there is the green color pigment which is known as the chlorophyll. Now this thing we have understood, this thing is clear. Now the next thing we need to understand is the process of photosynthesis. In the process of photosynthesis, what happens is, first of all, you must understand that in the opposite side of the front side of the lamina, what does this mean? This means the back side of the lamina or the leaf, you will find very small pores. Okay, I know that you all must know its name. You might have heard it somewhere. Its name as the stomata. Now this stomata, how does it work is basically, you see, it acts like our nostrils. So it takes in the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and then exhales out the oxygen to our atmosphere from two, right? So now first of all what happens is, these stomata or the pores are guided by two guard cells. They are like some cells which look like rajma. So they will open like this and they will close like this. So this, their movement is something like this. These are the guard cells. Now when the carbon dioxide will enter inside, then it will first go to the chloroplast. The chloroplast has the capability to store the energy that is coming from the sun inside it. Now after that what will happen? This energy is used as a source of heat. What happens next? Carbon dioxide, which you know is basically CO2, is converted by a complex procedure, and then it is made the glucose. Now you see another term called glucose. Now what is the meaning of this? Glucose is a complex sugar which is means the second form of the starch. Starch is the second form of carbohydrate. So indirectly, carbohydrates most complex form is the glucose. Understood? Now this glucose, let me tell you the formula for your information only. 6 is C6H12O6. If you will focus more on this formula, you will see C6 means carbon 6. Okay, C6H12O6. So you can see there is a proportion of carbon and oxygen at the last, and followed by hydrogen in middle. That means carbon and oxygen when taken together form carbon dioxide. And this is now where you can link that the leaf takes the carbon dioxide, makes it C6H12O6, or you say it glucose. Clear? Till now understood? Now next, along with that glucose, what will happen, that while doing this process, every process around you, if you can see, if those are the physical, or no, not physical actually, if they are the chemical changes is occurring anywhere in beside you, then they will make an extra product. Example, when you burn wood, so while burning wood, what will happen, you will see that there something is produced, extra material is produced, which is ash. Ash. So this we don't need basically, so that is why we throw it. Like that only, oxygen is another material which is not required by the plant, so that is why it relieves it to the atmosphere and we humans take it. Clear? So you see, I have explained the process of photosynthesis in detail. Now still you can see that it is a very complex process to explain, and I also took 10 minutes to explain this to you. And you see, this was all for today's video. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe my channel, Prince Master Champ Education with Fun. So I will be meeting you in my next video. Till then, bye bye everyone.